Welcome to Check-In Tuesdays. Today we're going to talk about keep on going, keep on showing up. Again, welcome to Check-In Tuesdays. My name is Ramon Ray, founder and editor of smarthustle.com, where we inspire and educate small business owners to start and grow successful businesses so that's you and me, can live the lives they want. And again, welcome. We're so glad you're here. About 1 minute early to give people time to sign in. Whoever wants to sign in. But as of right now, we try to do Check-In Tuesdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And guess what day Check-In Tuesdays are? They're on Tuesday. And we inspire and help you grow your solo business. That's all I focus on, is how to grow your solo business. And today we're going to talk about keep showing up. Keep showing up. If you're joining me live, feel free to say hello in the comments. Put your name there in case your name doesn't come through the app. And if you're joining here after the fact, feel free to do a comment as well and say hello and say how you enjoyed or didn't enjoy today's Check-In Tuesday with Ramon Ray. As I dive into one tip, and we're going to talk about keep showing up. I'm here. I showed up. I love it. And it says Facebook user, so I can't see the name. So put your name there as well. But those are going on Facebook. Always do StreamYard.com/Facebook. And then you can authenticate Facebook to StreamYard. But hey, all the Facebook users, thanks for showing up and chiming in. Even though I can't see the name, I'm so glad to know you are here, dear mystery person. So we'll start in a few minutes. If you have a question for me, feel free to type it in the question, put your question in there. If you have a tip for me, feel free to put it in there and I'll shout it out too. But I'm so glad you made this destination good for you today. We'll start in about 1 or 2 more minutes to give people time to sign on who want to sign on live. And those who don't, they will look at it archive. Craig Caruso, the app man himself, who's helped me with many things on my website and more. Craig Caruso, I'm glad you're here and I hope your family is doing well. So again, everybody, this is Ramon Ray, live Check-In Tuesday. We're going to dive into our one tip of the day in a few minutes. If you have a particular question for me, feel free to ask it. If you don't, that's okay. And I enjoy you being here or checking in with me after the fact and watching it in the on-demand mode, which is for code for not live. But my day has been well. I have a busy week that's upcoming, a busy week that has happened. I was so happy to see the U.S. Chamber of Commerce listed me as one of the 10 small business social media handles to follow. That was pretty cool. I had a good call today with the team from Hello Alice and some other things going on with me. I have another mastermind that's going on with Michael Zeller and Carmelia Ray. So that's going on cool about all things publicity and brand positioning and more. So busy week as always. And all I do is one thing, serving the needs of small business owners. If you haven't seen me on Clubhouse, check my show out at 7:30 a.m. Mondays, Eastern Standard Time. So with that, it's 2:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's dive into Check-In Tuesday. My one tip, keep on going and keep showing up. If you have a relationship with a brand, if you have a relationship with a client, if you have a relationship with someone, and maybe it paused, maybe it stopped, for whatever reason, keep showing up. If the relationship was paused, or if the relationship was ended, and there was nothing wrong, just the season shifted, their needs shifted, what you offer shifted, whatever it may be, keep showing up. That doesn't mean keep selling them per se, but keep producing your social media. Keep doing your email newsletter. Keep going live on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and YouTube, right? Keep showing up because you never know when their need may change and they may need you again. So you keep showing up in their feeds. You keep showing up and doing great work. You keep doing your marketing automation. You keep adding value. You keep on keeping on. You never know when your name in their mind, when your brand in their mind may not ping them, as it were, or get them to be able to choose you at a later time. I find this happens all the time with the companies I work with the brands I work with. I'm not going to have a brand work with me all the time. I don't have the time. They're going to want to switch. They're going to have a need for someone else, but I keep showing up. I have my email newsletter that comes out every Thursday at 2 p.m. I'm always posting on Twitter, always posting on LinkedIn, always posting on Instagram, always showing up on Clubhouse, and I can go on. And it's not just always showing up. Hopefully the content I'm providing is good. Hopefully the content I'm providing is value add, that as I show up in these places on a regular basis, clearly people are watching it. Clearly people are seeing it. They're like, oh, there's Ramon again. You know what? We have the perfect need for him. And this happens to me all day long because I keep showing up. And my encouragement to you, Day, is to keep showing up. Now, sometimes you can keep showing up, but you keep showing up doing the wrong thing. So that's not really going to work. You're just going to keep on doing and wasting your time in fairness. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is tracking with the audience that you're serving. Make sure what you're doing is tracking with the customer you're trying to reach. Make sure what you're doing is tracking with the community that's built around you. But if people are engaging you, if people are commenting, if they're sharing, if they're replying back to you, things like that, then you know you're pretty much on the right track. And that's why my tip is keep on going. Don't give up. Because even though this person said no, or you weren't a fit for this person right now, you never know in the trajectory of life as things go on. Oh, they have a need for you. So with that, that's Ramon's Check-In Tuesday. I go live on this platform just to say hello. I've been doing it every Tuesday for a while now, just to say hello, connect with the Smart Hustle community, the Smart Hustle audience, give you a chance to ask me a question. Some people come on and say, Ramon, I have a question for you. So now's your time to ask that question. If you don't, it's okay. That's why it's called Check-In Tuesday, where I check in with you and you can check in with me on Check-In Tuesday. But I hope that tip was helpful for you as we get ready to close down Check-In Tuesday. We only go for a few minutes unless somebody has a question. Then we go a bit longer, but that's why it's called Check-In Tuesday. It's just a check-in for me to check in with you and you to see me and us to grow together. But many of you are already on my email list. Many of you follow me on social. Many of you see my Clubhouse show that I do every week and more and more and more. We're here to serve you. Have fun. And as I always say, if you don't have my book yet, I hope you got that. Grow Your Solo. You can just go to smarthustle.com/solo and get the free tip sheet or guide or buy the book right from smarthustle.com. With that, though, let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're going to roll and end this discussion right now. Have a great week. We got Tuesday, the rest of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if you're watching this after the fact, that's okay. To keep on going will be encouraging for you too. Have a beautiful day. Have a great week. Remember to tell somebody thank you. Remember to give some hugs and kisses to people who can help you. What's up, Hannah Perry? I got to get with you and hear some updates in your world, girl. So it's good to see you, Hannah, always in my feed. You bring a smile to my face, as did Craig Caruso and so many others. But with that, we're going to end Check-In Tuesdays. Maybe I need to go Check-In Tuesday longer because 6 minutes after I start, more people show up. So maybe it's an algorithm thing. I'm learning. Always good to see from Hannah Perry. I like to put her big smile there. Hey, Hannah. Always look to see Craig Caruso's in the house too. So Angel McLaughlin says, any tips on restarting after slowing down or stopping? Ooh, I love it. Angel, what a great question. I'm going to answer that right now. Any tips on restarting after slowing down or stopping? That's not easy. That's tough. Why? Because as you've slowed down, the market has kept moving. Your past customers are meeting new relationships and things like this. So here's my thinking. Definitely make sure your social content and email content are ramped back up. Hey, Gary, keep doing that for sure. Get that back up like today, right now. Just start that up again. 2, you may want to do an initial post that says, I'm back. That's 2. And number 3, you may want to do a small campaign. Hey, I'm Angel. You may not have seen me for a while, but next week I'm going to talk about why I'm coming back and what I'm doing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's 3. And then 4, that's where you want to have face-to-face meetings, build relationships with people, have some lunches or Zoom calls with your top 10 people. The Dream 100 list is really important. I forgot who to give that credit with. I see her face, her beautiful smile in my feed there. I forgot. I'll come back to me in a minute. But Dream 100, her and her father talk about what's that narrow list of people. And it could be your Dream 100, Dream 50, Dream 10. But you want to develop that list. Those are the people you want to call. Those are the people you want to get back into and say, hey, listen, I know I've been out of the saddle for a bit. I know I've been on pause for a bit. I just want to talk to you and let you know what's going on. I want to hear your needs, hear where you're at. What new have you done? What can you teach me? So that's number 5, build that relationship. And then number 6, go crush it. That's it. Let's say that I got sick and I was in a hospital for 6 months and there was nothing going on Smart Hustle, nothing going on the content platforms I do. I was out. I would have to restart again. And I would just prime the pump from where I left off. Hey, everybody, this is Ramon Ray. I know you haven't seen me for a while. I got an announcement I'm going to make next week. Join me live to see Ramon is back. And then I would do it again and again and again to prime that pump And then I would have my relaunch. I'd have a launch of my own brand. That's what I would do in essence. And then I'd launch that. And then I would let people know what I'm doing. I let people know what I do and be very clear how I can serve them. I'd be very clear on that, how I can serve them, what I can do for them. And then I'd listen. What are your needs? Where have anything changed from when we last were in touch? And I do that. And then keep doing the things you're doing. Build relationships. So I hope that was helpful to you, Angel. Thanks so much for asking the question. If anybody else has a question before we shut down, let me know. We're going to end this broadcast in a few minutes, but I guess some time for anybody else who wants to type in again. This is Check-In Tuesday. I try to do this every Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just to show some love to the Smart Hustle audience. Clubhouse, I'm on Clubhouse on Mondays at 7:30 a.m. So feel free. That's the two-way direct engagement. This is via text chat, but it's an opportunity for, again, you to see me and me to see you in the chat and connect with all the peeps of Smart Hustle Nation and beyond, who I really appreciate you all pouring into me. As I said, if you haven't had Grow Your Solo yet, you definitely want to go to smarthustle.com, scroll down and get Grow Your Solo or the tip sheet. If you haven't checked out Celebrity CEO yet, all about personal branding, you definitely want to do that. But with that, I think we're going to close it down now. Angel, thank you so much for the amazing question. I hope that was helpful for you. If it wasn't, you can feel free to post longer inside of Smart Hustle Nation, our Facebook group, where we serve business owners day in and day out. And with that, it's been great to be here. We've been live now for about 11 minutes, and I hope you got value out of joining me live. And let people know, if you do me a favor, can you do a comment? You've already done comments. And can you hit share? Share this out to your networks and let people know the two things we talked about. Keep on going and what to do if you slow down and you had to start back up again. What to do. So this is Ramon Ray. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. And thanks so much for joining me and letting me have the privilege and opportunity of serving you. Boom.